Good afternoon, everyone. This is me. I do know what to call myself, Corey Nathaniel. And I am just back from my first full day in the office at Center for Transforming Communities in Memphis, Tennessee. Part of my work that I'm going to be doing is basically Center for Transforming Communities. It's an old United Methodist church that now houses several community organizations. So part of my job is going to be going around to those partners in the center and talking about what they do for the community, who they are. And I'm going to be transcribing, I think that's the right word to use, transcribing the interviews and also writing blogs so that others who want to inquire about Center for Transforming Communities can do so. I had the privilege of interviewing two people today. Lord Jesus, I don't even know. Bear with me, because I really want to get this right. But the first lady that I interviewed, she is a licensed cosmetologist. She's been doing it for over 15 years. And she has this business called, what is the thing called? It's called the Beyond Beauty Group. And it's basically like a social, a networking of licensed cosmetologists and people that want to be cosmetologists, and she's just doing a whole bunch of excellent work for the community. She has this summer camp for young girls that from like age 8 until maybe like 15 or so, and it's called Blossoming Beauties. And it basically teaches them about different types of beauty and instills in them a sense of pride and self-esteem. It teaches them how to take care of themselves and love themselves. So I thought that was very beautiful, just sitting down with her and finding out more about her. And then, y'all, I met the director of the Memphis School for Servant Leadership. And when I got in there, I was a little scared, I'm not going to lie, because she was grilling me. I came there to interview her through a process that is called appreciative inquiry. It's a concept of interviewing that places the emphasis on the good things that are happening in the community or in the organization as opposed to the negatives. So before I could even interview her, she came in there and wanted to know things about me. Who are you? Where are you from? What brings you here? And then I told her I was in theology school, so that just took it a whole different way. As you all know, I am an openly gay African-American Christian male. And we had conversations around that, and for a minute, I thought that she might have been one of those, Bible Belt type of I don't know how to say it, Memphisonians. Those Memphis people out there don't get too upset with me. But it turns out we started talking, and she asked me something about family. And she said, a traditional family is supposed to be a man and a woman, right? And then that's when I went into this story, and it blew her mind. I said, well, I was raised by my grandmother. I didn't have my father there. My mom was in and out. So what is the definition of family? And little did I know, she is an openly gay woman here in Memphis, African American, partnered and married, and we just had this wonderful open dialogue after I found out a little more about her and who she is. And I could go on and on and on about the conversation she had and the ways in which we minister to each other. But as she was asking me those questions, I was a little afraid, but I wasn't defensive. I didn't feel that I needed to defend myself. And I'm so grateful for the class that I took, Intro to Educational Ministries, with Dr. Westfield, Dr. Nancy Lynn Westfield, which taught me that it's not about having the right answers, it's about asking the right questions. So when she was asking me questions about Unity Fellowship Church, I told her, that, we do believe in ordaining female clergy. We don't discriminate against gender, orientation, this, that, and the third, all the things that my church's tenets say. When I felt that she might have been possibly challenging me, I stayed calm and didn't feel the need to defend myself. And look what happened. And she told me that she needed to do that because she's careful about who she invites into her space, so to speak. But it became this sharing, and I learned a lot about the culture and the history of Memphis. I can go on and on and on, but I think that I've made a friend, and she says she's gonna take good care of me. She's already got 3 churches lined up for me that I'm gonna visit while I'm here in Memphis that are apparently open and affirming and more African American in style of worship. And y'all know what I mean out there. Don't act like y'all don't like to get a good shout. I know everybody don't shout, but come on. So I'm excited about that. And she said, we're going to feed you too. So, hey, give me some good old Memphis food. Now here's the check-in. Honestly, when I first got here, I was a little worried. Being in this house all by myself, it's a nice house, but it's an old house. And here by yourself, it's a little sketchy. And these cats, I close these doors so they don't get into my room. Because that cat hair is something else. But, I've been playing this nice little meditation music when I go to sleep. And for the past 2 days, I've had phenomenal sleep. I'm trying my best while I'm out here to eat a little better. And since I'm not driving, there's some places that I might walk to, or I don't really like biking in this community, this humidity, but biking. So things are going well. They're looking up, and I'm so excited about the work that God is calling me to do. And I know that what I'm learning here, even though it's the first week, I'm definitely going to be able to take all of this wealth of information and create change. I'm going to be able to be the change that I want to see starting in my community of Newark, New Jersey, and hopefully branching out in that. Just wanted to bring this to you. It's much more than I'm leaving out, much more that I could say, but at least you have a kind of general idea of what's going on. God is love, and I love each and every one of you. Take care. Shalom.